Welcome back to the Stocks Update. In today's update, we'll be diving into the latest developments surrounding Lucid Motors, examining the key factors influencing its stock performance, and discussing the broader market context. Let's jump right in. Alright, so Lucid stock has seen a notable dip, currently down 5.63%, hitting a low of $2.68 and a high of $2.78 within today's range. This decline can largely be attributed to the recent Tuesday's downgrade affecting U.S. states, a move that was somewhat anticipated but still significant. Interestingly, while many stocks have started to show signs of recovery, Lucid remains under pressure, and in this video, we'll break down why that might be the case. One key development that surfaced over the weekend involves General Motors GM challenging California's aggressive electric vehicle EV mandate. This mandate requires that 35% of all vehicle sales be zero-emission by 2026. Despite GM's overall commitment to EVs, they are reportedly pushing to either delay or potentially cancel this mandate, citing slowing EV sales as a primary concern. This pushback from a major automaker like GM could have significant implications for the entire EV sector, including companies like Tesla, Rivian, and indirectly, Lucid. It's a bit surprising how traditional automakers are now trying to roll back aggressive EV targets they once supported. If GM's efforts are successful, it could set a precedent that impacts the competitive landscape for smaller, high-potential players like Lucid. Now, when it comes to Lucid itself, there hasn't been much direct news recently, no new SEC filings or major announcements. Instead, Lucid stock is mostly reacting to broader market trends, including a significant increase in short interest. Data shows that short positions have increased by 8.7 million shares, pushing the overall short interest to roughly 29.5% of the free float, which equates to about 358.21 million shares. This is a substantial figure, especially when you consider that today alone, about 61.23 million shares have traded hands. That 8.7 million net increase in short positions suggests a strong bearish sentiment, potentially aimed at targeting Lucid's major shareholder, the Public Investment Fund PIF of Saudi Arabia. This situation is somewhat ironic. While the PIF is often seen as Lucid's biggest supporter, providing significant financial backing, it also makes the company a prime target for aggressive short sellers. It's a complicated dynamic, and as Lucid tries to establish itself as a significant player in the EV market, these financial pressures add another layer of complexity. Turning to options activity, there's a noticeable divide in market sentiment. Today's data shows that about 660K call options and 402K put options were traded, with roughly 49% of these transactions being bullish. Despite today's pullback, this indicates that many traders still see potential upside for Lucid, with some expecting the stock to recover to the $3 to $3.50 range by the end of this week. On the other hand, bearish traders are betting on a decline to below $2.50, reflecting the ongoing tug-of-war in market sentiment. Moreover, examining large trades on the secondary market reveals a mixed picture. While there have been a few sizable buy orders, like one for $271K and another for $160K, the majority of transactions over $100K have been sales. This could indicate that big institutional players are either locking in profits or bracing for further downside. However, without clear news to justify such selling, this trend raises questions about whether these moves are based on speculation or insider knowledge. On the technical side, Lucid stock is currently hovering around $2.65, sitting just above the key support level of $2.64, which also aligns with the R1 pivot point. The next major resistance level stands at $2.78, today's intraday high. If this support breaks, the stock could find itself trading within a much tighter range, possibly between the 50-day and 100-day moving averages, currently set at $2.41 and $2.65, respectively. This is a critical juncture for Lucid, as a break below these levels could trigger further downside momentum. Looking ahead, The rest of this week is packed with Federal Reserve speakers and technical indicators, which are likely to inject more volatility into the market. Without fresh news or positive catalysts, Lucid stock may remain at the mercy of broader market trends and the ongoing tug-of-war between bulls and bears. Investors, including myself, have been holding out for more substantial updates, possibly related to partnerships or production milestones, but for now, it's a waiting game. So, what's your take on all this? Are you still bullish on Lucid, or do you think the bears have the upper hand here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth market analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.